This time on The Greats, football legend David Beckham, the comic genius of Peter Sellers, Kiwi aviator Gene Batten, and political heavyweight William Jefferson Clinton. But first, Judi Dench. British theatre is full of venerable great dames. Perhaps the most loved of them all is Dame Judi Dench. But as if her untouchable position as Queen of the English stage wasn't enough, in her 60s, her film career suddenly reached new heights.
I never really go by the script, I only go really by the people I'm going to work with. And that's what swayed me. And I'd read the book beforehand, which was just a stroke of luck. Because I never read anything, just go by the people.
Now in her 70s, at a time when many actresses her age would be slowing down, Judi continues to go from strength to strength. Since 1998, this multi-award-winning performer has picked up a staggering 6 Academy Award nominations, most recently for Notes on a Scandal.
I think it's terrific to be nominated. I think it's wonderful to be nominated. And you think, good gracious. I mean, it does take you aback a bit like that. But then it starts, then people speculate, and then that's very...
And you have to talk about it all the time.
You have to talk about it, and it's all speculative, and then, you know, then you think, well, just either announce it and say, yes, these are the nominations. But it's the speculation that comes up to it which is tiring, I think, and not really my scene.
Continuing to divide her time between television, theatre and film, Judi seems to wow the critics and audiences with everything she does. She is loved as much for her partnership with Geoffrey Palmer in televisions As Time Goes By, as she is for her stage work in plays like David Hare's Amy's View in 1997. But she's frustrated by the lack of good roles for women of a certain age.
I just hope there are more of them. You know, that there are never enough. There are too many of us and too few roles to play.
The James Bond franchise did its best to fill this gap by rewriting the role of Bond's boss, M, originally created by the very male Bernard Lee, especially for Judi in 1995's GoldenEye. Famously modest and unassuming, she still admits to feelings of insecurity about her craft, although is quick to leap to the defense of her colleagues when she thinks they are being unfairly criticized. When Daniel Craig first took on the iconic role of James Bond, he faced a barrage of abuse. Judi was incensed, claiming, "It's despicable and disgusts me. He is a fine actor, and his critics will be proved wrong." And she was right. Casino Royale became the highest-grossing Bond film ever, and was also a critical success. While her film career has taken on a momentum all of its own, her off-screen life has not been quite so kind. In 2001, lung cancer claimed her 65-year-old husband, Michael Williams. Judi once said of their 30-year marriage, "We were just happy to be in the same room together." In 2005, Judi starred with Bob Hoskins in Mrs. Henderson Presents. She summed up the experiences like being given a wonderful meal full of the things you love most. The admiration was mutual.
Friends of mine have been researching the windmill for years. They said, we can't do anything with it, can you? And I sort of looked through it, and I thought, well, if we get Judi, we can do it. It'll be a winner. And we got Judi.
Judi was inspired by the true story of Laura Henderson, a wealthy and eccentric socialite who purchased a theatre in pre-war Britain and made it a success by presenting shows with nude female performers.
I think she was an extraordinary woman. I think she'd be extraordinary in any age, because I think she's a real fighter and wasn't content to just sit back and have an easy and, you know, cushy life. Going out to lunch and being on committees, she didn't like that.
6 Laurence Olivier Awards, 3 BAFTAs, a Golden Globe, a Tony, and an Oscar. There can be no doubt that Dame Judi Dench really is one of the world's greatest actresses, but she remains unconvinced.
Oh, that's good luck. Oh, that's good luck. There's nothing else attached to that. If you're lucky enough to be asked, you think, thank God, and go and do the next thing.
3,